Hey, what's up, everybody? Everyday Gunplay here. I know this is a little different looking. I know. So, special video today. We're doing the Gelgoog Jaeger High Grade, but we are making this video from inside the ramen shop, guys. I'm not even kidding. This video was filmed and shot within the ramen shop. So, I'm super excited. Let's get into it. Straight out the box, we've got 5 runners in this thing. This thing is one of the quickest high grades I've built. I would go so far as call this an entry grade. I mean, it's basically that. But what is here is pretty special. First off, we have a pamphlet style book. No regular book today, which is all right. You know, these old high grade books, like what, 4 pages and you're done. I love the Gelgoog Jaeger. I love it so much. It's one of my favorite mobile suit designs in the Gelgoog line. So I was super excited and anxious to build this thing. Now, this thing is quick. This will be a quick, super fast build, guys. There's really nothing crazy to write home about with this build, aside from it's got some cool weapons. Well, weapon. And it's got those tank boosters, I believe, in the back, which I really like. On mobile suits, I like tank, like fuel tank fuselages. I love those on mobile suits. I think those give mobile suits a really cool and just a different look than just a standard backpack or a wing setup or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not hating on the wings. Don't get it messed up. I'm not hating on the backpacks. But there's just something about these fuselages that when they're attached to a mobile suit, they just look, it's almost like a cape. I think that's the only way I can explain that. They kind of remind me of like a cape, like a superhero cape. And if you guys ever played City of Heroes back in the day, God, I'm old. I'm super old. I'm talking my age right now. But if any of you guys remember City of Heroes, it was a game from the early 2000s where you made superheroes and stuff, and it was pretty cool. And like you could design them any way you wanted to. And every time I made a hero, I was young, they had to have a cape. Now, I kind of grew out of the cape phase when I stopped playing World of Warcraft back in the day. And don't get me wrong, capes are still dope. But I like capeless heroes more now, I think. But I will absolutely get behind a cool ass coat, a cool jacket. You know what I mean? Like a kimono, stuff like that. Some waist, like some waist wraps. You know, just cool stuff like that. What's his name? Azuma from Naruto. He had that sash. You guys know the sash he got killed over. And that was pretty dope. I like stuff like that too. Sashes are pretty dope. But other than that, it just gives mobile suits just this really cool aesthetic. If you guys look at the Regas, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's got those fuselages on them. The Sazabi has the fuselages on them as well. What else has cool fuselages? A couple Gundams have that like a couple of those fuselages, which I really think looks really sick. Now, for practicality, if you're getting shot at, I mean, those things blowing up, you're pretty much fucked. But hopefully the pilot's an ace, or, you know, obviously a Gundam pilot plot armor. But I don't know, it's just really dope. But anyways, let's get back into this build. This build was pretty straightforward, pretty easy. What I really like about the Gelgoog in general, is it feels like one solid color, but the color separation that is there is super detailed, and it really makes the suit not look one-dimensional like a Goof or a Goof custom. Actually, no, I would compare it to a Goof custom, because the original Goof was just all blue, and though the original Goof, I'm not gonna hate on it, love the original Goof, that just solid dark blue, just it made it look, I don't even like, it kind of made it look like anyone remember the Tick? It was giving me, like, it gives Tick vibes. But the Goof custom, I love it because it has the lighter blue, and it has that dark blue chest, that dark blue gray chest, and a couple other spots on it that like just make it not seem like just a one-dimensional bland color. And that's what you get from the Gelgoog, and I think that's what they were going for towards the end of the Universal Century. I forget when the Jaeger was deployed. I believe the Jaeger was only deployed in the mangas. If somebody wants to correct me, maybe it was like a side story. You know, you guys know how like Gundam has like all those side stories and stuff. But you don't see the Jaeger. I don't think you see the Jaeger animated. I could be wrong. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think the Jaeger was ever animated, which nothing's wrong with that. But it's kind of like the, oh, what else wasn't animated? What, a couple of the Ifrits, the Jaeger variants, the Jaeger variants, because there's a couple of these Jaegers, I believe. There's a white one, there's this one, I believe there's a green one, and I believe, someone correct me if I'm wrong, please, there's a desert version of this. There's a bunch of them, but they, I don't know, they just were never animated, which is a shame, because this thing, I like this more than I like the original Gelgoog. Actually, I think the Jaeger might have been animated, now I'm thinking about it right now, because like there's like images coming into my head now of this thing being animated, and I don't know, we'll figure it out. But anyways, I like the color separation, I like the ease of build. This thing is extremely easy to build. It's probably one of the more relaxing high grades to build, because there's not a lot of intricacy in this. You can tell this is an old school high grade because of how easy it is to build, as opposed to how Bandai's putting out the newer high grades now with all the details basically of a real grade, but they're just either, they're not going full real grade, but they're halfway there. They're meeting you in the middle here now, and because for some reason they refuse to build master grades. Which, speaking of master grades, God, if this thing had a master grade, I would buy like 2 of them, 3 of them all day. This thing, this is one of those high grades that I think a lot of you guys will agree with me definitely deserves a master grade. So if any of the third-party companies are watching my page, watching my YouTube channel, please, somebody make this into reality. So let's get back into this. Who is this for? This thing's for everybody, honestly. This is extremely fun, quick, high grade. It looks good. It's got good bones. It's easy. You can panel line the heck out of this thing. It's got lots and lots of panel lining marks. It's designed beautifully. It looks good. I just wish it was scaled up more, because the face on this thing, the shoulders, the antenna, the eye, the mono eye, the chest. I think that's probably like my favorite part of this thing is the chest and the leg setup. It looks so good. It looks so good. I like that it has a mini backpack with some boosters, which is pretty cool for maneuverability. It's light armored. You can just tell it's light armored. It's a little trimmed on the fat compared to the original Gelgoog, and I think that's for the sniping capabilities. It does come with a beam sniper, I believe that's what this is. It also has boosters on the feet, boosters on the back. It's got the 2 fuselage tanks. And I think this thing was made for scouting, if I'm not sure. Scouting and long range combat, obviously. So it was meant to get in and get out, hence it being lighter than the Gelgoog. But it does have that Gelgoog skirt and back skirt, which is pretty dope. Again, what you see is what you get. You've got the char pink red, you've got the dark brownish red for the chest, you've got the gray knees, you've also got the gray metal feet, kick-ups, oh gosh, got the back thrusters. There's a lot here for this thing, and I think this is probably one of my favorite old school high grades now. I just like looking at this thing. Again, I just wish it was bigger. So, what am I gonna rate this Gelgoog Jaeger? For a high grade from that time period, we're gonna give this guy easily an 8.5 out of 10 because this thing just looks cool. And if someone ever wants to get out there and make a master grade of this thing, third party, please do. I will be first in line pre-ordering 2 or 3 of these things. So this is my first build in the shop. Hope you guys like it. If you like the content, please subscribe, comment, tell me what you think about the Jaeger guys. And I'll be doing more high grade builds from the shop, I think. And stay tuned for the Dark Wave. See you guys. Peace.